Hey everybody, it's that time of the week again. Let's talk about episode 4 of Teen Wolf season 6, Relics. Now, I'm just gonna put this out there once again. I don't know what the hell is going on. I seriously can't wrap my mind around this season so far. While I am enjoying it for what it is just, it's really stressing me out and I don't know what to make of a lot of things. Mainly, how Claudia Stilinski is alive. That is the big question on my mind constantly, and I can't make sense of it at all. Nothing to do with those ghost riders of the Wild Hunt makes sense and how it would explain how she's alive. It just doesn't add up. And Lydia is of the same mind because throughout this episode, Lydia is trying to find out about Stiles. And we see her finding out with her mother. They go to Melissa McCall and Melissa looks up and finds out that Claudia had frontotemporal dementia and she should not be alive. It also says that she didn't have kids, so I don't know why that they took that at face value because they know people get erased. That's what the writers are about. So even if it says that on record that she never had kids, it doesn't mean that Stiles doesn't exist. All throughout this episode, we see Lydia searching for a relic that proves that Stiles was real. That is what's gonna explain it to everyone. Now, the rest of the pack have a lot on their plates throughout this episode, but before I get to the pack, there are a couple of adult members of this show that I want to go ahead and talk about because I thought they had the most amazing scenes. We saw Melissa McCall sneaking up on Argent on a hunt for that crazy werewolf teacher guy, you know, that's killing people and eating pieces of their brains that apparently contains the soul. Yeah, that guy. So she sneaks up on him, not really sneaks, he knows she's there. And she wants to help out. And they find some dead people, and then they run into a crazed Malia. She smells the blood, and Argent shoots her, clips her, whatever. And just everything spirals out of control. From then, we see Argent, Malia, Melissa, the pack, everyone coming together to try and protect all of these teens that Corey unintentionally got marked by the writers when he made the writers visible. Thanks, Corey. Like, your power is great, but not for that. You screwed so many people. Let's just call it what it is. Now, while they take the majority of these teenagers to the Argent bunker to try and protect them, they're not able to get all of them down there because the lacrosse members go to play the game. So Scott and Liam have to go and try and protect them. Oh, that's a disaster. That was a disaster. Now, the thing that happened in the bunker was bad as well. All the different ones wanted to get loose and didn't want to stay down there, and they didn't know why they had to listen to Argent or Malia, and they just didn't want to listen. So, one of the guys goes and leaves, and pretty much opens the bunker and invites in the Ghost Riders. Once he opened that, they found them, and all the teenagers were taken. All of them were taken, and yeah, that was great fun, right? That was fun, right? This show is killing me. And then on to the lacrosse game, and Scott and Liam and everyone trying to protect the lacrosse members, and all the teenagers in the stands that are marked goes terribly as well. One bright point in all of this that made me happy was the fact that this season, we're seeing a good bit of Coach again. I think I would have been very disappointed if we went into this final season and we didn't get a bunch of Coach. I love Coach. I love him, and he is just a big comic relief, and especially needed without Stiles present. He's so needed. And it's a great thing that they have him for that. Now, right about when the game started up, something that got me really excited happened and then was a huge letdown. Huge letdown. Mason has this great idea that Parrish, the hellhound side of him, can take on the Ghost Riders and stop them. So, he and Hayden Colin Parrish. And the Ghost Riders shoot him with a bullet and it completely extinguishes his flames. And yeah, it takes him out and I don't know. Also, something else I noticed. Parrish must have gotten some flame-resistant boxers since last season because he wasn't bare-ass naked after flaming on. Sorry, I had to. After all is said and done, Scott and Liam have failed. Malia and Argent have failed. Lydia has failed to come up with evidence of Styles' existence. Mason and Hayden have failed in their quest to find a way to fight off the Ghost Riders. And then we see Liam after Coach makes his grand announcement that Liam is now team captain of the lacrosse team. And Liam doesn't seem to care at all. He just tells Mason and Corey and Hayden that he wants to catch a rider and he's gonna go do it off on his own. Of course, they follow him and tell him that he's not alone. And as they are all walking across the parking lot, we see the Jeep. Styles' Jeep. That's a relic. That is a huge relic right there. It's like a slap in the face. It's right there. It's right there. People, it's right there. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't know how they're gonna get Styles back, but I do know I'm really excited for the Styles and Peter scenes on next week's episode. Peter is finally going to be back, and after he's been missing for so long, it's going to be so great. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment and let me know what you thought about the episode. Are you being driven insane just like me over this season, or am I the only one? Let me know. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.